I haven't gone in to look up the all-time high, but like the last number, I'm just using this one number in my head, and I'm using that as kind of like the top. And so now I just reflect everything against that number, and then I use the bad number, like how low it got. I think I was down about 20% at one time because we were really layered in. But then I was buying the Qs. We talked about that. I didn't buy too many individual names, but I was buying the indexes when we were getting lower because I was light on indexes, which has really paid off, obviously, in my last 20 or 30 years because, you know, buying Google, you know, like buying Google at some of the prices. Like I remember punching NVIDIA long 100 when it was pre-everything, pre-split everything. Like that went to $2,500 or whatever it was, right? So, yeah, you know, holding long-term really has been a winner on some of these plays and not buy and on hold others. Is undefeated. You know, buy and hold is defeated at certain points.
No, I mean in the long run, okay, but in a general sense, in the long term, buying companies that grow and make money is simple math. Look, you're not gonna find Lillies and Palantirs and Nvidias without the occasional, you know, you said the weed stocks, so fine, the weed stocks. I was trying to come up with something that wasn't crapping on cannabis, but I'm going to crap on cannabis because it's the first thing that came to mind. We only have 5 minutes to go. We tried it on Alphabet. It held that 15-minute, and then it just broke out the other top. So give back about a third of our best stock yesterday, but I don't want to take it. There's no more levels on this outside the 200 period, so I do not want to give it any more than just that. IBIT is completely gone at this point, so we're going to stay away from that one until we get some kind of a pullback. It did give it to you last time. It did give it to you last time, but this is now insane. The all-time high is 10.
What?
It's just underneath.
What? Bitcoin is really going.
So it's. I think we're like $300 away from the all-time high in Bitcoin. I think.
I can pay rent.
I'm pretty sure. So congratulations. Oh, I got a button for this. Those are little Bitcoins. So there you are. Actually, the all-time high, according to this chart, it is above 109. It's like 109 and change or something like that. So this is the break. Bitcoin has been so ridiculously respectful of 3 simple lines on this chart that all you have had to do is buy low 90s, buy under 80, buy low 90s, and what I hope happens next is break out the prior high. What did it do last time? We broke out the prior high. Fly essentially the prior move, and then it just takes the same range over and over again. Like it's doing this like 20,000 or whatever you want to call it, and then the next range is another 20,000 or so. So you break this, and then the next range becomes like this to like 130 or something along those lines. You play the dips back into those prior lows, 92s, and then 110s or something like that, and just go stair step to the upside. So yeah, the buyers have been winning. We're now above, I mean, whatever. The all-time high is in a few $100.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a big trade, man. You guys know that we just reloaded. We didn't reload anything. We bought more down there at 103. So that's going to be a real nice move right there for us. It's not like it's moving that much. It's just a nice move there today, up 1.6%. I mean, Google's up 8% or something. No, 4% maybe. But there it is, man. A nice move there for sure. Google up 4% right now. Robinhood going nuts on this as well. There goes Robinhood, Joe. Robinhood now highs right there. Highs for a long time. Robinhood keeps on chugging higher there on IBIT. And I mean, Joe, P&L on the floor right now.
Congrats, Joe.
Man, congrats, Joe, for that.
Always got to shout it out whenever it happens, you know.
Yeah, man, I shout it out all the time. And shout out to you, Joseph, for that one, man. Big time. And it's just about the growth for Joe, right? It's we've been calling him sort of mini-me for a minute. We want to congratulate that, but now he's making more money than me, so good job, Joe, on that one.
109.
Yeah, 109. Yeah, we have it up right here. It's 108.8 right now that I have. So we're going to watch out for that one. We're going to watch out for IBIT right now as well, trying to go higher. We looked at that long. I might just punch this. Like we had said that we wanted to get this long anyways, if and when IBIT goes. So it looks like it's trying to just slow down a little bit right now. I think I think I'm just going to punch long. It's not a FOMO trade. I want the long when we break the high. It's like a breakout trade. But 61. You know, playing it back to 61.30, 61.40 is something there, 61.50. But yeah, it's starting to really get going there. Our Google trade is gone. We're out of that one a long time ago. It's NVIDIA right now that's also at highs. So we ride with that one. And then we're flat on the TQs. right there. After all this trading, man, it was my #1 stock when it was down there, and now Flatsville on TQs, which is fine. The only stock that we're down on today is going to be Google, and that's obvious because we were short there, and we made money back, but we did get stopped out at 170, and we were bitter about it, and then we got stopped out again right there at 170. So good thing we did get stopped out. You play with no stops. Neil and I talk about this all the time.
Oh, you're going to get burned.
And you get burned. But sometimes, I mean, you know, like if you didn't have a stop on IBIT, it would have been pretty good today.
Well, that's true. If you had no rules and you go long, sometimes it'll work out for you. But the effort as a trader, with only 30 seconds to go, I just looked over. I guess they want Sharif and Joe for the all-time high break, which makes sense. They got the bet going on. All of a sudden, that's very. No, okay. So just I'm going to go to that chart in a quick little second, but I want to finish the thought there. Because ultimately, if you don't trade without stop, your wins because you're letting it go too far. But sometimes it stinks. Like I had a stop on AMD, and that second long, in hindsight, is going to look fantastic. That said, I'm not seeing it break the. There's always different sources for Bitcoin. So like it's trading on like a million different exchanges. So I don't have it breaking the all-time high yet. I've checked a couple, whether it's Binance or Bitstamp or whatever. Look, to me, it hasn't broken it yet. So we're essentially there. This is the first dip since it went absolutely ham parabolic. So I want to buy into this dip because I don't think we've broken the top just yet. So the first kind of bottoming tail, whatever nonsense we get, I'm going to be going into the long into the all-time high. But it is 11 o'clock.
No, hell no. All right, here we go, man. Oh, hell no. Nah. We ain't doing that. Not for my guy over here. Not on his big day. Yo, Joe. Get ready, man. We're going to talk about what's for lunch, and then we're going to throw it over to those guys. By the way, I'm long IBIT right here, FOMO. All right, so I'm playing it back to 6. Then you may like oven roasted. Is it barbecued? You will find out about that very soon, along with crispy.
Barbecue sauce, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea. What was that, Adara? Oh, everyone.
Barbecue sauce, but it's like oven roasted. I don't know. That's a dumb guess, but that's my guess.
That's a okay.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, I love the fact that we're all getting involved. This is the big segment for the show right now. Crispy potato wedges, seasoned veg, and then some chopped salad with a little lemon and herbed vinaigrette. So shout out to the caterers right there as we'll go.
Oh my God.
Another one. Yesterday, for some reason, I had little pieces of falafel on my salad, and Neil.
That was a big win. It looked.
Yeah, actually. Well, now Andre. Andre said, "Are you a vegetarian, Andre?" Oh, pescatarian. Okay. I was gonna say if you're a vegetarian, too bad.
Gotcha.
All right. So, so far so good here. We're long IBIT. It was a great show. Great job today, Neil. Largest position I've had in IBIT. So let's see what happens right now. Hopefully to the moon and beyond. What say 112?
Before we go by CompuCure team, Andre is a member of our production crew. The assassino, as Sharif likes to mention, in case you didn't know. But now you know. And let's go to the other show.
Yeah.
Salutations, what's up? People, we didn't plan it like this, but this is how it's gonna go down. Welcome to the Midday Show. That's your boy Joey Options. And let everybody I accept them all, but they better be here, Joe.
Oh, I told this guy. Now
we're having a good time.
Go. Ooh, screen. Now, we need to clip this. I need this clip. I need a YouTube short. I don't ask for much, just a YouTube short. Your boy caught the all-time high break here in Bitcoin. We're in this. We're doing it live. I've been in this trade since I don't even know what time. A minute after the open, I heard Katina Man's like, I was going to be patient this morning. I'm in something at 9:31. I'm like, I'm in something at 9:31 too. What am I doing? I'm doing this. I'm doing it live. I'm trading Bitcoin. I don't even really know what to say. We've been expecting this. How long ago have I said that we are going to get that all-time high break? This is the move. We cracked that downtrend, and your boy has been in it since 9:30.
Bro, all those profits that you just made right there, they're all gonna come to me.
Ooh.
All that money you just made there, you're gonna have to pay to me. 4-4, the all-time high, 109,455.
Sharif,
We're a measly.
It is in your
measly.
It is in your
$100.
best interest now that we do not. That we do break that 125 because at 11:59,
yes, sir,
your DMs are going to be exploded from your boy.
I'm gonna get an extension. I'm giving myself an extension.
I will say happy birthday. I will start off with happy birthday, but it's going to be immediately followed by where is my money?
I'm giving myself an extension.
Where is it?
I'm giving myself an extension till next Friday. This thing
No,
can
you
break
can't.
it.
Just
This
give
thing can
yourself
break
an
it. Let's
extension.
go Bitcoin.
That's insane. This is insane.
Bro, hold on,
I
hold
love
on.
it. Hold
you
on.
got to change the rules midway.
Oh,
Remember that pricing thing that we did?
Yeah,
where that guy let you know that if it was lower, you'd be paying me more, or you know what I mean? I'm giving myself an extension.
No, listen, I'm a fair businessman. You want an extension, but if that extension fails, how am I going?
I was gonna get more money.
No.
Yes, that's why we changed it. Yes, it is. I'm giving myself an extension.
If anything, I had the short end of the stick, right?
You did.
We need to pull the screen up here, guys. We're just absolutely roaring right now. I'm on the 3 minute. I can't even put it on a 1 minute time frame. Let's break it down here, guys. We're talking a lot. This is great stuff. Skull, Other Zinc, everybody in the chat. Kalua, I'm glad seeing you back in there. Christopher Jones.
New high, Joseph.
Let's go.
New high. We have a brand new high on Bitcoin. All-time high, baby. Spin that
Spin
money,
it,
bro.
Why is it on Sharif? Yeah, there we go. Money, 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 money. Let's go. This is what we wanted, man. I mean, yeah, you know what kind of day we had yesterday? We come back. I didn't. All right, let's go. Let's break it down here, guys, from the get-go. He doesn't even know what to do. They're filming stuff live. This is crazy. Listen, look at this. 9:31. We're in it. We're doing it live. I'm still in this trade, and I will be for the rest of the day. Let's go. 9:31. Add some more, Sharif. And then we double up that position, monstrous size, catching another big-time breakout here.
Big time.
Welcome to Trader TV Live. We're doing it live, and we continue to do it all the time, guys. Let's go.
Fantastic trade, Joe. Pumped for you, bro. It's a fantastic look on your part. That's a hell of a massive ad
Boom.
campaign
I'm like, okay,
there.
yeah, we're strong here. Okay, we're really strong. We're holding some key levels. We're really strong. Let me get some more in there, and then we add one more final time right there, guys, for that breakout. Monster stuff. The hottest YouTube short coming out to you guys momentarily. That Bitcoin breakout. Now Ramin's asking for her mic back, and that is it.
All right, guys, we're involved. So, yeah, obviously, welcome everybody. Great day to be with you on a Bitcoin all-time high break, $109,544.75. You better count that last penny, baby. We're on our way to 110,000, and we haven't even gotten the crypto legislation yet. Shout out to Senator Loomis. We love you on this side of the desk, baby. We're going to see 125,000 hopefully by May 25th, so I can be a little bit richer and a little bit more happy, and I don't have to pay somebody out on my birthday, which is the bet, in case you guys are wondering why we're all amped up. Joseph and I got into a bit of a bet. What are we doing? Are we making more all-time high?
It's not even that. Now the video's running. We still have some.
I love it all. I love it all, bro. I love it all, man.
Let's go.
I love it all, man.
I don't even know what we're going to do when all four of us are together. This is going to be insane. Probably the greatest show, trading show there has ever lived, and it's not going anywhere.
I just feel bad for all the shorts and all the people who didn't buy. This thing is going to zero, guys. It's not worth anything. Tell them about it, Adara.
Guys, about Kraft Heinz, if I may. KHC getting a little bit of a bump here from lows. Seeing this report, apparently Berkshire Hathaway potentially lining up to buy some of Kraft Heinz spun off assets. KHC reacting. We'll take a look at Berk B, which likely isn't. Again, this is just a report. It's not confirmed. Yeah, Berkshire Hathaway not doing much. I also want to let you guys know here, I want to shout out our friend Michael Saylor. I made this infographic a while ago. This is just the Bitcoin price at closing of the day in thousands alongside Michael Saylor's purchases. I'm sure Michael Saylor is having a great day, so congrats to Michael Saylor and all the Bitcoin holders and hodlers out there as BTC celebrates a new all-time high. Congrats, Sharif, in advance on winning that bet. Back to you.
But I didn't hear that part.
Adara just steal. It's not jinx it.
Adara.
Oh.
Okay, no. I'm a betting man.
Hold on.
I'm a betting man.
Oh, she's coming.
Adara, are you ready for this?
What am I ready for?
Or we're putting a bet on right now.
Why
You're
are
on
you putting
Sharif's
a bet
side.
on?
No, listen, a booster juice. I take Mango Hurricane. You're right.
Don't get goaded into it, Adara.
No, I will get
Don't
you
get
a
goaded
booster
into
juice
it, Adara.
whatever booster you want in it. But if I'm right, I would just like a Mango Hurricane.
Don't get goaded into it, Adara.
I'm not taking a bet on a bet. That's ridiculous. I watched The Big Short last weekend, and they literally have a whole thing on that, and that's like a metaphor for how people got messed up in the housing market, so I'm okay, thank you.
Shut the door, Adara. Shut the door, Adara. There it is.
Oh,
All right, we're having a great time, guys. I hope you guys are having a good time with us. Welcome to the show. This is the Midday Show, baby, where we do some small cap trading, we do some Bitcoin trading, some large cap trading, and we talk that, baby. Joseph feeling himself today, and he should be, man.
Yeah, you got a super chat there for you there, my guy. A birthday
Oh,
one coming in
Mateus,
already.
my man, Mateus Sharif. For us Gemini B-Day boys, May 23rd. Get it,
Let's
my
go.
man. You are a fellow cuspian like myself. We happen to be what's called the cusp of energy. Can you tell? All right, so
That
we're having a great
$10
time.
right into my pocket there, man.
Is it? Oh, this guy's taking all the money, bro. This guy's taking all the money.
I want it all.
All right, Joseph, we're doing it live. Come to my screen, please. WRD is on a breakout right now. We got a 20-penny banger on WRD. Small cap gapper du jour, 27% in Greensville right now. Double bottom candle into that 10 to third. So I was adding aggressively there. We've got shares on this one, so hopefully we'll get some more prints to the high side. Let's go ahead and set up in the 80s, and I'm going to layer my orders into the mid to high 80s as well as the 90s. Let's see if this one can weasel its way into that high day. That happens to be $11.02. It's a good look for it on the day. Let me give you the information on it as we go, because we know this is very technically dependent. It is not a small cap gapper. My mistake. It's about a $3 billion market cap with about 42.7 million shares traded on the day, and I actually don't have a float on it, so let me double check here with my trade ideas. So I'm getting 492 million. That may or may not be accurate. That comes vis-a-vis trade ideas. And the earnings date was today. So this is an earnings winner from the morning. WRD, good look. It's called We Ride Incorporated, up bigly here. It did momentarily breach the 10 exponential moving average on the 5, which had me a little bit worried, but I was quite impressed with the kind of bottoming tail candles or candles of indecision that it printed over here. Boom, Joseph, right up again, taking out all my orders. Now we got 55s on. Let's wet the beak again. We got shares on this one. Let's see which way the cookie crumbles here, looking for that 11-2, or you can take.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, this is what we got going on. I don't have much. I'll be frank with you. I only have 4% of the position left, but I just left that for a runner. I was talking to Sharif before the show started. I said, yeah, I'm just holding this size for that all-time high break and then move into that all-time high. We are pulling back now pretty aggressively, but I mean, we caught that move. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. You see what we had of a day yesterday. I was grinding, just chipping away. As my poker players would like to say, a chip in a chair is all you need sometimes. And that's what we were sitting on yesterday. But today, we went to bed nice and early, even though Milo did wake me up 3 in the morning. I was like, all right, we're going to be well rested and just come in full prepared to see what Bitcoin is up to. And I seen that it was strong overnight. So I'm like, all right, let's get this ball rolling here. And maybe if we can get that moving. And that's exactly what we did. I mean, we are rejecting that level pretty aggressively right now. But when you have analysts saying 500,000 there, 250,000 there, by 250,000 by the end of the year, 500,000 by 2028, it's just like, how could you not want to buy this name? And just to go to another name, I know Katina Man's in this trade, and that's NVDA, right? How long have I been talking about this Saudi deal? I don't know why it's not being talked about more, to be honest with you, or maybe I'm just kind of over amplifying it. I don't know which one it is, but I just think this deal is so massive and it's such a positive catalyst for this stock. And how could you just not want to grab it, especially when you're dealing with the Gulf? We know what those countries are like. They're just absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion. And now that you have them starting to participate in the AI boom, well, what else could you ask?
Oh, Joseph, they've been dying, but your friend Joe Biden wouldn't.
We're starting with 18,000 of them right off the bat. We're going to start this mega, the
That's
Gigafactory.
just Saudi, man.
Or not
UAE, hundreds of
killer.
thousands. Remember that company, what was it called? G42?
G42.
G42, that's an
Humane,
Emirati
yeah.
company
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
United Arab Emirates. They're buying hundreds of thousands.
I mean, it's like, it's a
Elon.
5-year deal. So they're going like 1 million of these chips
Yes.
for the next 5 years.
And your friend Elon yesterday with David Faber on CNBS, what'd he say? He's buying hundreds of thousands. He's stringing together hundreds of thousands of chips. So that's a feat on its own, because remember, we were only able to string 30,000 of these together until your friend Elon did it bigly out in Memphis. They were
So there you
stringing
go.
100,000. We talked about this, where Jensen couldn't believe his eyes. He had to weasel on over to come have a look, because nobody had been networking them like that. So I completely echo exactly what you're saying there. Fantastic look for NVIDIA, and you're seeing that in the price action today, Joseph.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like, it couldn't have been said any better, guys. And yeah, guys. If there's issues, just kind of refresh, right? Try a refresh, see what that's going on. I know that you're lagging. We do have Bell Canada issues on this side as well, too, guys.
Yeah.
So just kind of just flickering. See, if I was working for Bell still, I'd be on my way. Boom, where's the fiber cut? We got to fix that fiber and get those technicians in there. But yeah, I mean, we'll get it all sorted, guys.
Sir.
If you could just refresh, hopefully that works out for you, and we'll get things sorted out.
All right, man. We're doing it live up in this place on WRD. We got 38s on now, and it's printing 72s. I've got a couple of profit takers that have gone unfilled. All of them in the high 80s. So the candle to make a new high there on the 5-minute at 11.10 went to 11.82. I did get filled. Sorry, 10.82. I got filled at 10.82. But we're not really clearing out the highs. Here we go with the 80s again. There's a seller of note at the 10-penny level at 80, so let's see if we can shake them. And then making another attempt into that high day. As I mentioned earlier, that high day is 11.02. But that's not the only small cap gapper that I'm looking at. It may be the one I'm involved in currently, but there's plenty of others with which I am keeping track. MRM. Now, once a bamboozler, always a bamboozler. So be careful with this one.
Offender.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I used to be told that by, yeah, I'll just keep my mouth shut. All right, so here's the deal. This one, 10.35, bamboozled everybody into that $1.84, dropped quick as you freaking like, all the way down to $1.50. Here it goes again. It's breaking out as we speak. While we watch it, here comes that $1.75 with that high of the day being 184. MRM is certainly one to watch. What I feel is operative here is not the, well, the bamboozlement is, of course, important, but what I do like is obvious area support at that $1.50. It held it quite well. In addition to that 150 area hold, we are getting umpteen amount of higher lows. So the trend here, very intact, despite the fact that it retraces aggressively into highs. Keep an eye on that $1.50, very well defended. Keep an eye even more on those higher lows. Adara, what's up?
What's up, Sharif, is we're going to have Donald Trump greeting the President of South Africa very soon at 11:30. They will be, greeting each other. Then they're going to be talking this bilateral lunch for about an hour. But at 12:45, that's what we're going to want to watch for. We are by now we're accustomed to these Oval Office bilateral meetings where you have the two leaders talking and Trump's cabinet in the background. We're going to get one of those at 12:45 p.m. So stay tuned. Get ready here for President Trump meeting with the President of South Africa very shortly. Back to you.
Without really getting into too much, because I don't like to get into that kind of stuff, but that's going to be quite a contentious meeting. And if you, he remoted in vis-a-vis webcam, and he made very clear that his political ambitions are going to be really toned down.
Yeah.
He's not going to give any more money. His time in the White House is going to be limited to a couple of days a month max, and he's not really going to be doing all that much activism against who were attacking Tesla, vandalism, et cetera, et cetera. He warned them that he's coming after them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that's kind of that was an
You don't
one.
want. What did Fabian do?
Tell us how you really feel, Fabian.
What do you say?
Fabian, he's a Chilean nightmare, bro. He gets a pass anytime.
I think, anyways,
Go
to
ahead.
get back to that point, Chief, I think it's
sir.
in Tesla's best interest I think he's putting the company first there, and I think that's the most important thing. Has he learned his lesson from what has happened before? I think so. I bet you somebody in his ear, some people that are meaningful said, you know what, Elon, it's time to scale this back and just focus on Tesla. I like what Mitch from Trade the Pool was saying as well, too. So shout out, Mitch. I never got to have a conversation with you, but I don't know if you're listening, probably not. I agree with you on that fact that he's like, we're going to start scaling back the Tesla and just head right into the world of robotics. And I think that's definitely something along those lines. I mean, we know Elon's slightly overly ambitious at some things. He's saying there's going to be billions of these things. I don't think that every person on the planet is going to be able to afford an Optimus robot. That's just as simple as it gets. But you're going to, as it gains popularity, you're going to see a lot of households, especially in North America, start to adapt.
I agree with that, with everything you said there, Joseph. Guys, I realize everybody's complaining about the stream. Look, I want to show you guys, in case you guys don't know, Assassino, if we can hit that live button right there, guys, okay? Sometimes it'll lag, and then it'll like, okay, they're working. I'm just letting them know in case, because I'm running it right here. It looks fine, but there's a lot of people complaining as well. So just hit that live button. Obviously, you can refresh as well. And we got the best production team in the business basically right now working on it. So hopefully we'll have it up quick as you like. We are having some issues today with the internet as a Canada-wide thing. It's nothing to do with us. You can blame the amazing company. Amazing. No better than Bell Canada out there. I don't mean to. Sorry, brother. I know you work for them, but you know I'm loyal to Rogers. Not by choice. Everything
it's the. I was listening to some news. It's the coldest May in Toronto since like 1967. The last time the Leafs won the cup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there you go. So.
All right, everybody's yelling about Big Bear AI, a name that the Katina man has been involved in for some time. Let's have a look at BBAI, guys. I'm gonna take a gander at that. Let's flip to the 5 real quick. Oh, baby. We are on a big boy breakout. Nice flat top break there through 375, 370. It's more like 378. Here we go. We're on our way to $4. I perceive this to be bull flag number 1. Could we be forming, in the process of forming, bull flag number 2 with a 394 high? It's up 10.5%, almost 10 3/4, zigging and zagging there. As I perceive this, as you can probably already see for yourselves, very, very good respect today with the price action and that green line, that solid green line on your chart. That is the 10 exponential moving average on the 5-minute chart. So if you are looking for an entry location for BBAI, you may want to consider the 10 EMA. And while you have a thought about where you want to get in, we're going to give you some more information with Adair.
Just be aware here, in addition to Donald Trump meeting with the president of South Africa pretty soon, Punchbowl is reporting that Donald Trump is going to be meeting with House Speaker Johnson and the Freedom Caucus at 3 p.m. Eastern. This is very likely not going to have anything to do with the market. We know if there's any meeting where there can't be any Q&A or any journalist presence, we know that this market can move on things that Donald Trump says. Also might be worth watching the DXY. As mentioned earlier, the U.S. dollar has been down amid some uncertainty around this great one big beautiful bill, which is likely what's going to be discussed here. So just be aware, keep an eye on this. 3 p.m. we might get some more talk or more comments potentially from Donald Trump. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Adair.
Yeah. I mean, guys, we can pull up